Strength. Strength and size comes from eating and training in the gym. That's it. Supplements are a fun little thing, but no supplement's going to give you strength or make you strong in the gym or put on size for you. It just doesn't happen. Sorry, guys. But pre-workouts are an amazing icing to that cake. If you've already been training and you've been eating like you should, you stack the right pre-workout supplements and it will make a humongous difference in your training day. Especially on a strong pushing day like today. My second day back in the flat bench press, and we're going for some strength today. And we're going fairly high volume in training too, so I'm going to need a lot of stamina. Obviously, I've added in a lot of mobility work to my shoulders before training, and it's made a night and day difference. The mobility work before training really adds on to the strength. The more mobile and flexible your shoulders are, the better your training is going to be. Now, the eating has been on point. The training's been strong as can be. But there's days where you're dragging, days where you're tired, or days where you're not enthusiastic about the gym. And when you're pushing heavy weight, specifically strength training or power training, you have to be mentally on point. So Civation Psycho has been the latest and greatest pre-workout I've been using. You've seen me posting about it. You've seen me show it on video. And I kept promising you a review, and I have not done a review yet, so today is my review. My exact stack is Civation Psycho, and I'm actually using just about 2 scoops, maybe 1.5, 2 scoops of Psycho right now. I'm using Smart Powder's Citruline Malate. Serving size is 3 grams, even though the Psycho actually has citrulline in it already. And then I'm using 5 grams of a micronized creatine. A very plain, simple creatine monohydrate. It's micronized, 5 grams daily. I mix it up with my pre-workout and I'm good to go. Psycho is insane. You drink it, it doesn't taste very strong. It kind of tastes watery. So as I was drinking it, I was almost thinking like, wow, there's not enough in here. This is going to be watery, this is going to be light. But then it kicks in. And the strength and the energy is clear. It gets you so focused and gets you so ready to go without getting you jittery. Some pre-workouts get you too jittery and they end up kind of shaking when you go to get underneath the weight, or your heart rate goes too fast and can actually backfire on you. This exact stack is going to help with overall fatigue in the gym. It gets rid of all your fatigue. Things like beta-alanine stop your muscles from fatiguing. This is why I can move so much heavy weight for so long, through so many exercises and so many sets without getting tired. It gives you muscular stamina. It helps your endurance out. Things like creatine give you explosive power for those low-rep, explosive power sets. The amount of caffeine and stimulants in there is accurately dosed, so you have amazing clarity in your mind. You're wide awake, you're driven, you're excited, you're amped, ready to go, but you're not jittery, you're not shaking, your heart's not exploding, and you're not going to crash midway through the workout. It's an all-natural, very safe stack for anyone. So today, strength day, as you can see, I warmed up really well, did a bunch of warm-up sets that you didn't see on camera, and I pyramided up. I did 295, which is a weight that I could do for about 3 reps clean, and I did it for only 1 rep. To save energy and to help acclimate into the heavier weight. Then I put on 3 plates. Now, last week when I did this, you saw me on Instagram, I had 335 on the bar, which is 345s and a 10-pound plate on either side. But I also had a spotter. Today, I'm solo. I don't have a training partner, so we're staying at 315. And we're making it work, because 315 is still very heavy. I did a quick burnout set with 225 afterward, and that fried the flat press. I gotta say, from somebody who took 2 years to even get to the 45s in the bar, I remember I started training my freshman year. It wasn't until Thanksgiving of my junior year that I finally maxed out 115 for the first time ever. My pressing is extremely weak. So the numbers that I'm moving today, I'm extremely proud of myself over. I'm somewhere in the high 180s. Like I said, I was 190 before, dropped down to like 186, and I'm probably getting close to 190 again. Second exercise I did was the incline hammer strength press. Now this is where you feel the Psycho really kicking in. The Citruline Malate's there giving you an incredible pump as well. And obviously if you've been on creatine for a long period of time, it's going to come into play, especially for these lower rep explosive movements. The stamina's there, the energy's there, and I never lose enthusiasm in the gym, because some pre-workouts will dwindle off halfway through the gym, and then you find yourself in the last exercises, especially the more boring exercises, like, nah, I'll just do 2 sets of this and I'll be done. But not with this stuff. You're wired up, you're geared up. I'm really, really impressed with this exact stack. The Citruline, the Psycho by Civation, and the creatine. And I switch creatines all the time. Before this, I was using Cytocourse creatine, and that worked amazingly too. Creatine is creatine. Just take 5 grams a day. So this little machine right here is a cool shoulder pressing hammer strength machine. I always do standing overhead press with a barbell. Sometimes I'll do dumbbells. I never use machines. Today, all the above were taken. And I had never used that hammer strength machine before in my life, but I had trained other people on it, so I was very familiar with the biomechanics of it. The trick is to make sure You want to keep your butt out and your chest out so you get a nice natural arch, but keep your back fairly flat against the bench. It's going to make your back much straighter and allow you to drive from the hips right up to the top of your shoulders like you would a normal overhead press. Keep that stamina in your core. I was doing 6 to 8 reps on the overhead press. As you just saw, I did the hammer strength decline press, 4 plates. I did about 4 sets. Try to get 8 reps out of that last set there and send it to Nick Pinero since we were competing before, but I got 7. Close enough. Then, shout out to Olympus Iron because I'm using their grip. Using the big bag grips, you grip just the balls at the ends of the cable, no handles on them, and you grip them, knuckles down towards the floor. The most amazing activation I've ever felt in a pec fly in my life. Big props to Olympus Iron for that little tidbit right there. Hit up smartpowders.com in the info box, and you can find all this on that site, and you can get it for discount using NWB as your discount code. Like this video if you're a boss, and subscribe now.
Some baby weight curls for bodybuilders. Like Nick Wright. Nick Wright.
Yo! So, Nick Wright Bodybuilding, the Facebook page. Andre Santos asks, Nick, regarding IIFYM, if it fits in your macros method, does it matter if I break the fast in the morning using Imagine Chocolate